Hey guys, I'm Cadet Hinton. I'm Cadet Wadi, and today we're going to be heading out to NCAT's campus. We're going out into the public to interview people and see what they're
Oh yeah, we got right person. We got right person.
Y'all down? Hey, you can win something too.
I'm about to say
Yo, that's so like, yay.
Or just regular push-ups. Yeah, it's up to you. But
Regular push-ups?
What's the
Do
the machine? I do the machine.
Okay.
Oh, we do ours good today, I would.
Actually, no. They try to go to the gym today.
Do the machine.
Now, if you do that, you can choose one.
So in a minute, I just keep going.
Yeah. I'll tell you when it's up. Okay, ready?
I don't know what time
Y'all good?
Not rich, but
1 minute. Oh, by the way, what is the max for men? Do you know what the max for men is?
Max is 60-something.
Okay, so
67?
we have a physical fitness test that we have to take every so often. It's like 1.5-mile run, sit-ups and push-ups. That's it.
It sounds
It's like the
you
easiest physical fitness test out of all the branches. But the max to get 100 on it, you gotta do 67 push-ups in a minute. That's 100. Okay. To fail it is what? How much is to fail? If you get a minimum of, I think like what, 30?
It's like 35. something like that.
35. Yeah, the minimum is 35 push-ups. If you get less than 35, okay.
Alright.
You ready? We believe in you. We believe in you. 1, 2, 3, go.
Been at it already, had my tarot read. Things are looking up for me, that's what my tarot said. Been pumping out fear, hate to wearing red. Young Jerry out of the king with a lot of wear. $40 to show money, that's what they stole from me. Blow it all bold and guess I roll funny. Go find me a
Oh shit.
74, get a little bit lower, 75, break that 90. One more, 6. Okay. Come on, 77.
Can't do that.
Yes,
You next.
1.
If you want to go there.
77.
Eat that.
Score 100. So if you ever went to the PFA, in the military,
You said Nah. Yeah, you can join us for the military.
I just did this before. Yeah. How many push-ups is there?
77, 1 minute. Anybody else? Like 10, no? You want to do it?
Nah, you want to do it.
Alright.
My arm's dead.
Me 74 to 20 just got 74.
Alright, thank you so much for participating. What's your name? David.
David Peters.
And he actually lives over.
Over fried,
No. He actually said, I gotta go to the meeting. His dad's actually a veteran, and he would like to continue his dad's path. Oh yeah, no. He actually loves to do it. Did you do ROTC?
Nah, I run track.
Okay, when you hear the word ROTC, what's the very first thing that comes to mind?
First name?
Yes. Jail. Jail? Okay.
Waking up early in the morning.
Okay.
Pain.
Pain?
100 push-ups at 6 a.m.
Organized. Okay. You guys? Anything that
I'd say like working out,
you said
being
working out,
fit.
being fit. What about you? Work out.
I got female spots, right?
Okay.
So I got a question. Like, you gotta do ROTC in order to like.
No, there's other ways to be an officer in the military. So like there's OTS, Officer Training School. There's Air Force Academy, and then there's ROTC. But honestly, ROTC is the easiest because you don't even have to go to basic. And the basic that we do is only 2 weeks. Versus if you were to do it, like let's say you graduated college already and you want to join the military, that's like 8 weeks plus another 8 weeks. So that's really long.
Why y'all chose Air Force?
What other branch? Honestly, Air Force is the best branch. Yeah, the best branch. They treat their people well. They really care about their families. They really care about education. The quality is way better. I first joined ROTC because of the benefits. Like, it kind of sounds bad, but my parents were in the military. They were Army, and having my school completely paid for, being able to do these trips and like have free health care. You know, all of us. What year are you guys? Freshman. Okay. Y'all gonna come to your senior year, and everyone's graduating, and they're gonna be like, I can't find a job. I have to go back home with my parents. A lot of college students don't have stability when they get out of college. So I was like, okay, I want stability. I want benefits. I get my house paid for, free health care, food. I get to travel the world possibly, you know? And a lot of the jobs are like any jobs that you have out here in the civilian world. It's not that big of a difference. You may have to wear a uniform, have customs and courtesy, but you also get to serve your country also, and I've grown to like appreciate that. But I was very anti-military. I was like, I'm never, ever going. But I think about the investment. You're investing in yourself now. Think about the investment you're gonna have for generations to come. So I gave it a chance and I actually liked it. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions or thought about giving it a chance, you could. So the building's right over there. It's Cable Hall, just leave it out there. But here's the thing with ROTC, once you're in, you can leave. Like, you don't have to stay in the program the whole time if you don't. Unless you contract. So.
It will be a very specific point. You're signing paperwork, you're signing that line. Like, it's very clear at what point you have to serve.
Right, but you're not tied in. Yes, here, Rebecca. Not mine. Thank you so much. What's your name again? David. We appreciate you. You too. Y'all have a good one. So, when you hear the word ROTC, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Okay. Look, whatever answer you choose, as long as it's honest, it's fine. Okay. Have any family members? Yeah, well, retired. Do you think you could see yourself ever being in the military? Why? It's not for you. What part of the military is it like? Are there artists stuff? You gotta listen to somebody tell you what to do. That's an understandable misconception. Kind of a misconception, kind of not. I was the same way. I was very anti-military. We're going in the military. Catch me doing that. But my family's also prior military as well. Prior Army side. And like, have you ever heard of like the benefits that you can get like? Yeah, disability sounds real good. But I like that. It's just a physical activity. I understand. It's understandable. Everybody's different. I was kind of the same way at first, but like once I joined ROTC, you kind of get used to people telling you what to do and like having to like follow different rules and like being somewhere at a certain time, standing a certain way, talking a certain way. And honestly, it pays off in the long run because like you're gonna be officer in the military, so it's really, I guess it's really just what you want in life. Oh, thank you for participating. We got a little something for you if you're willing to take it. It's up to you. You can choose whichever you like. Thank you. Thank you. What's your name? Alexis. Alexis. I'm Kiara. Natalia. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate nice to meet you too. Yeah. What's y'all's name? Brianna. Akira. Akira's pretty. Janila. Nice. I'm Kiara. Okay, so we want to ask you guys some questions regarding like military ROTC. We're part of Air Force ROTC on campus. Did you guys know there was even a program on campus before that? Yeah. Oh, you too? Yeah.
I mean, maybe because y'all stay like the building is right across from where I stay.
So what year are all you guys? Freshman. How's the year been so far?
This semester's been impossible.
Yeah, it's been good.
Cool. Have y'all declared a major yet?
Yeah, I'm a good engineer.
I'm sorry. Close enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. You are? Okay.
What's yours?
Pre-nursing.
Pre-nursing. I was just pre-nursing, but I switched to health services. I couldn't do it. Good luck to you. When y'all hear the word ROTC, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
I'm just gonna say I just
If I was to hear that, I'd be like, right.
Yeah.
I would think like rock paper scissors. Okay.
I would say like junior military, like leading up to.
Like JV.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing. Okay, cool. Would you guys ever consider joining the military?
No.
No? Okay, why?
It's a lot.
It's a life commitment.
Yeah, it's like a lot of discipline. Like it's a commitment. Like
A life commitment. It's like when you start, you can't get out.
There's no get out of it. You can get out of it.
Because don't they like call you, like say like you're just
Chilling at home.
yeah, and they call you like you have to come to the war or something like that.
It depends on your job. So if you're computer science, you would most likely be in like, depends on what you choose. You would probably be in like an office, like in a lab with computers working on, whatever.
What she would do,
Behind the screen.
yeah, what she would do on the outside. But we also have like enlisted jobs and officer jobs, and officers basically like a supervisory managing position, but you have to have a degree in order to be a part of it. So think of like a manager or a supervisor that you have. They're not really doing the work, they're more like supervising people, they're doing a lot of paperwork.
In ROTC, we get like a bunch of different opportunities. Like I recently just got this flying scholarship, so I'm basically learning how to fly planes. Like tomorrow, I have a flight lesson, so I get to fly a plane. But I was really scared at first because I was like, I don't want to be a in the Air Force. But I mean, once you actually get in the plane and you're doing it, it's actually it's not nerve-wracking at all. It'll be nerve-wracking, but he's jumped out of a plane.
I want to do that.
I do want to go skydiving.
It was very fun. There's no other experience like it. It's scary, you know? It's not like a roller coaster.
I feel like
It
it's
doesn't feel
better,
like that.
it's not as bad as a roller coaster, in my opinion.
It's kind of like you're flying, but like very loud.
My parents were part of the military, and like my dad has PTSD, and I saw him like transitioning from like the war coming back here. Like it messed him up. Like he's like going through counseling. Like you see a lot of messed up stuff. You're fighting for the country, fighting against bad guys, so that all of us can have the freedoms that we do in the United States. None of this is for free. Like people are putting their lives on the line, you know. So I kind of had a resentment towards the military. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. Like, why is there war? Why is But I looked at like the benefits and also the contrary of how much the military has helped my family. Like the things we've been able to do, the opportunities we've been able to have. My school's completely paid for. I get a check every month. I have healthcare insurance. You know how expensive it is to go get like a prescription and then like come out? It's expensive. I can just walk in and walk out and I'm fine. You know, it's like, well, is it just benefits driven? It was, but then I like got an appreciation for being a part of this country and being able to serve this country, potentially serve this country in the future. So,
Just think about it. Like, I know we probably can't change your mind because, like, I mean, well, y'all are still freshmen. There's more opportunity to like do what you want to do outside of college, like once you graduate. But it's always an option if you're once you graduate and you're stuck, you don't really know where to go. It can always be a great starting point because it's actually, it may feel like a life commitment, but it's not. You can get out.
like, what do you mean get out?
Like once your contract is over, like if you serve your first 4 years, you're done. Like you don't.
Oh, it's a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
For pilots,
I'm
it's a
thinking
10-year commitment. For everyone else, it's at least 4.
So the second part, if you don't like it, you can't just be like, I'm a quit.
Right.
You gotta do the whole.
I've been trying to go for 2 years, be like, y'all, I can't go. I can't
But if you can do reserves, it's just during the week, right?
Yeah, so basically you're called like a weekend warrior. So it's one weekend out of the month that you go, you wear uniform, you do your duties, and then you get paid for that and get like partial benefits. And it's basically like you're not active duty. Active duty is more like full-time and part-time, just think of it kind of like that. So that's another option to also get your retirement. But like when we commission, like 22, and we retire, we're gonna be 42 years old. We're still so young, and then you get what? Retirement for the rest of our life. When you guys get to your senior year, you're gonna start asking yourself these questions like, am I gonna get a job? How am I gonna get a job? How am I gonna pay for this? How am I gonna pay for that? Like, you know, in COVID, so many people lost their jobs. Like, so many people lost their jobs. It was hard for a lot of businesses. The military kept getting their check in the first of the month. So for me, it was like the stability. Like when I graduate, I have a stable income, a house, a location, you can travel, have the stuff that I value covered, you know? With investing myself, be like, all right, government, you got me for 4 years, or however long I decide to stay in them. Okay. But if you have any questions, Campbell Hall is right over there, since you already know. And for OTC is not something that you have to like stay in if you're like, but if you want to try it out, that option is for you. So,
Alright.
but alright.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sorry for talking y'all's ear off, but we got a little something on one for you.
Thank you.
If y'all want any pens?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you guys, we appreciate it. Thank you for taking your time out. No problem. Okay guys, so we just got done interviewing people here at North Carolina A&T.
Go Aggies.
The consensus was that a lot of people don't really know about ROTC or the military as a whole. So hopefully we answered a lot of their questions. But if you guys have any questions, let us know in the email down below. Appreciate it. See you at the next campus.